If you're in the Halloween spirit, this is going to be right up your alley. If you're not, you're about to be. The Palmer House in Sauk Centre. It is known as one of the most haunted places in Minnesota. Owner of the hotel, Kelly Freeze, didn't know the building was haunted when she bought the hotel back in 2002. And then, though, Kelly just embraced this, the haunted spirit of the Palmer House. And this is Kelly joining us now. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for asking.
I can't imagine. You guys are probably super busy, and I imagine there's things you want to tell us about here in a minute about tomorrow, right?
Oh, well, it just starts tonight and goes through the whole weekend. It's actually been going on all month already.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's take us back. For those who don't know, tell me about the hotel. You know, how you crossed paths with it, and what happened from there.
You know, the Palmer House had closed. The previous owner had closed it, and there was a lot of talk about it just maybe being tore down, and having a parking lot would be a better option. And so that was a real driving force of what made us decide to give it a shot. And I know I'm not originally from Sauk Centre, so I knew nothing of the folklore or the history. And so, yeah, I just learned by default.
And what is the folklore and the history? You gotta fill us in.
It's that it's always been haunted. You go back and you talk to previous owners, or you know, the locals that have lived there their whole lives. Subsequently, I learned about that and learned stories from them, and it just is what it is. I can't tell you why. I don't know.
I'm sure people ask you all the time. But so how did you first realize, okay, there's something going on here? And what have you experienced and seen for yourself?
You know, it was happening right from the beginning, but in ways that it just happened in all of our daily lives. Where's my keys? Where did I set down my phone? Why can't I find anything? And then it would evolve to much larger items doing that, items moving, being alone in the building and it sounding like one of my coworkers is here calling my name and I'm trying to find them, and to full body apparitions that I literally have interacted with, and then they just vanished before my eyes.
Oh my goodness. So, we have a photo that I think Brian's going to pop up. Okay. Oh, tell us what we're seeing here.
Yeah, this is the person at the end. You can see somebody peeking through a doorway, and to the right of them is one of my tour guides that when she was done doing a tour, she was walking through shutting off lights. And another person was walking behind her and was just snapping pictures. And the shadow that you see on the left, if the image was a little bit smaller, it's completely a very, very tall, large man. And you can see right through him to see the wall and the baseboard. And the shadow wouldn't have even been able to have been cast forward. It's... yeah, can't explain it.
Oh my goodness. So, okay, how many years ago was it that you bought it?
I'm on year 24.
Oh my goodness, 24. And so what have you done since then, as far as, I know people who have been there and they've done like the ghost hunting and things. So what kinds of things can people do when they come there?
You know, a lot of people come and they just want to be here. They just want to be in the building, and it doesn't matter where you are. You don't have to do a basement tour or attend an event to have an experience. You can have it while you're having lunch, or sitting in the lobby reading a book, or in your hotel room. So people are kind of always doing their own little investigations in all of the areas that they can. And, you know, just looking for that one experience that will solidify being a believer.
Yeah. So how many people work at the hotel? Is it you, or are there other people? Is it hard to find people to want to work there, or not?
You know, it's hard to know. It's even talking about this. It's, I might be scaring people away talking about this that might otherwise want to come here. It's difficult to measure, but you know, all of us here, there's about 8-10 of us right now. we've just embraced it. I have longevity with all of my coworkers, and we just accept it. I mean, we maybe can't explain it, but we also can't deny it.
Do you have any ideas of like who the people who used to live there, or like these apparitions? Do you know who they might be, or do you have any instincts or feelings or knowledge?
Yes, actually, one of my very first ones that I said I interacted with was Hazel Palmer, who was the daughter of the Palmer family that built the house. And she was a child when she lived here, but she presented as an adult woman. And interestingly enough, years later, I was able to identify her when I hosted a Palmer family reunion, and they came with their scrapbooks and photo albums. And that was when I knew who it was I had seen. And she actually showed up one other time in a large group of people, and they all saw her, didn't think anything of her, just thought maybe she was dressed interesting. And several of them interacted with her as well. Nobody even knew that what they were seeing wasn't real.
Crazy. And so the Palmer family, there's still members of that family who are still around, and you said you had a reunion?
Yes, we had the first time the Palmer family had ever had a reunion, and we hosted it here.
Wow.
So, it was amazing. It was amazing.
What do you guys do? You say you're so busy. Thank you for spending some time with us. I was like, can she do it tomorrow? They were like, no, she's so busy tomorrow. So tell us what's going on. I understand, like, you're booked. Like, nobody should think that they could just come over and walk in and.
No, well, you're certainly welcome to come in and have breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but. Actually, the hotel is sold out all through the weekend. If we allowed it, we would probably be sold out 3 years in advance. We just don't book that far ahead. So no, some of the guests are here now. The rest of them arrived today. Tomorrow it's trick or treat on Main Street downtown, so it'll be busy with that. We're having a huge costume party here, of course. Anybody can come and attend. We've got live music in our pub tomorrow night, and then it will just all continue into Saturday, and for some even Sunday. Some aren't going to go home till Monday, so
right.
We make the best of it.
That's right. You got a weekend now with Halloween, which gives you all kinds of opportunities. Have you ever had anybody run away scared? Like they just were like, I can't stay here, or they just have
yeah.
Really?
Actually, we've had that happen with several hotel guests. Some, depending on the weather, have slept in their car. Some have left and gone to another hotel, and then they come back the next day or the next morning and collect their luggage, and it's funny because they'll tell me maybe what it was that happened that made them leave, and I always think, oh, you probably should have started out just having lunch if that was enough to make you flee the building. Like, it can happen anytime and anywhere. So
yeah, exactly. Well, thanks for carving out a little time with us today. Really interesting stuff. I know people here who've been and visited. I think Keith Marler took his family before. So we appreciate you spending time with us, and happy Halloween to you.
To you as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly. All right, take care. Stay safe. Stay safe, Kelly. Stay safe.